Uh-oh. The music stopped.
Oh no. Oh no.
We know what that means. We've gone like a month without any combat and barely any dice rolls. It's time to
Die.
now it's time to say goodbye. We don't have rights to that song. And if anyone's going to come after you, it's the House of Mouse.
No idea what song this is.
Really? The Mouseketeer song? Mickey Mouse Club?
Mouse
Holy
got tools. Mouse got
God.
tools.
Oh
No.
my God, you
No idea.
child!
He doesn't.
Child!
No, he doesn't have a child. That's the reason.
He was a child at one time. Wow.
Ah, you can't prove that.
Well, that's true. That's true. Welcome to the dungeon, everybody.
Hello.
Suit up. We got a full one tonight. I think I'm looking forward to this. It's going to be fun. I've been playing, so that's always terrifying. I think once this campaign is over, I don't know. I may have a lot of homebrew things I'm going to have to just delete.
Campaign's gonna end.
It is.
Someday. I mean, whether it be a full party wipe or becoming the legendary heroes that you are, you guys are right into that, getting into that high level stuff. So
Yeah. Blaylock's now his effort is fully concentrated on making his nose smaller. Mom, you're just gonna have to hold on. You see this thing? This is cray.
What a schnoz.
Gotta get some plastic surgery from medieval times.
Yeah. Yeah. So, welcome back. We are hopping right into it tonight, into some combat. It has been a while, and we are good to go. Got my second shot today, so
Nice.
I'm all implanted with mind control devices. So we are ready to take over the universe. No.
You go lick windows without having to worry.
Yeah. It puts us closer to getting together this summer for an in-person session. So we like to do that. It's a lot of fun sitting in a basement with no air filtration and eating lots of garlicky pizza. Everyone enjoys it.
Yes, we do.
I think we need to do it outside in the backyard.
Man, that would be really great. It would be.
I can't get chat on Twitch to work. I can't get it to come up.
You don't miss much.
I just get out of it and do it again.
Anyways, chat, don't forget that the more you watch, the more points you build up, and you can affect the combat that's going on right now. So we are ready to have you, and not the players who are in chat.
Oh, come on.
I give myself inspiration. Oh, yeah.
You don't know which one's me.
Yeah. You guys start changing your names. That's really going that extra. Good thing it puts a big tag on there because you're all like moderators. Anyways.
Natural 20. 3 times.
All right, we are going to get started. Last week, the party gathered their supplies, and headed out to sea. After foraging and Blaylock almost firing fireworks to alert the nearby dragon that they've had a run-in before, they sailed into rougher seas where they were visited by an old friend.
Yeah.
No friend of mine.
Blaylock decided to kind of open up on and really express his true feelings. And with a quick rebuttal, he disappeared. And as the night passes, another ship came. Zoramir is below deck and fired a barrage of cannon fire into the other ship as they swung over and boarded. And with that, we are Wow. We really got a lot of folks just hopped in. Welcome, everybody. We are right into it, and I mixed up a song just for this. That's what I was playing with this week.
What would you do with a drunken Grayson? What would you do with a drunken Grayson?
Throw him overboard.
So in the
And I
In
didn't
the-
hear that.
do what? Oh, I heard.
Early in the morning.
So, as the rain pours down and the thunder cracks, we prepare for battle, and I need everyone to roll initiative.
Zormir 2.
Yes, you still roll initiative. You just can't roll below a 10.
True.
Freaking rogues.
I just did.
Well, then it goes to a 10 and plus whatever your...
Something is coming through very staticky.
It's the music.
It's the track. Yeah, I'm working on that. There is a little bit of static on it.
What kind of production are you running here?
I'm
Subpar.
testing new tools.
Several, actually. He's several productions right now. Video, audio,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, actually.
entertainment.
All right, what do we got? Blaylock.
Are you not entertained? Blaylock is at a 12.
Look at him using that digital dice. Zormir,
20.
20. Grayson,
At 20 for 25.
freaking Grayson. Galtier,
21.
Arlo,
31.
Oh,
No,
Jesus.
just kidding. 20.
Oh.
So you have a plus 11?
I was going I'm going all high.
all right. Grayson. And some of the things that sound staticky, that's rain, actually.
That's why I thought. It made me think of something.
Yeah, it's rain. It's raining.
Look out for a message from me.
Okay.
We're all up on the top.
Yep. Grayson is right here.
I will run up straight up towards the middle post.
What's your movement?
40.
Okay, you can get right there.
And I will hold my action to attack the first person that gets within 10 feet of me.
All right. Galtier.
I will also move up, and I'm going to put. It kind of depends on. Darn.
Sorry. I like
I
where
would-
your head's at.
Okay. I'm gonna use the Crimson Right for. I'm gonna coat my sword when I'm pulling it out.
Okay.
That's kind of a big hit. And then I will also. I'll go on the right side, straight from where I'm at, and I can move 35 feet. How far does that get me?
Get you right there.
Okay. I'll also hold my attack action until someone gets close enough for me to hit.
Okay. Oh, and I was going to mention, chat, if you are looking at the D&D Beyond overlay, we are not missing Galtier. There's a little arrow at the bottom right that you press, and it'll show his hit points. He's on, like, page 2. I can't control that. It is what it is. Arlo, you are up. Zormir's on deck.
I am going to go ahead and move up next to Grayson and also hold my attack.
Okay, what's your movement?
40.
And you want near Grayson?
Yeah.
All right, that's
We
as
don't know
close as you can get.
exactly. Yeah, I don't know exactly where they're coming over yet.
They're already
They're all
over.
up in the front. Yeah.
Yeah, they're on the front of the ship.
Yep, all the ones with dots on them.
Oh, can you zoom in just a little bit then when you get that time?
Not without losing the whole deck right at the moment, because all the characters are on screen at the moment.
10-4.
But I will as soon as I can.
It's a big deck.
Yeah, it is.
All right, Zormir.
Am I
Currently,
still
you're still below deck, so you can choose to come on top. Right now, you don't know there's anyone over there because you've been below deck, or you can choose to use your action to reload the cannons. There's
Well,
3 cannons.
I don't know they've boarded yet.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Is there anybody still down there with me?
Yeah, there you have 2 other people that are down there with you, and they are following your instructions.
All right, I'm leading the crew where I'm yelling at them to reload the cannons and keep firing.
Gotta take Yoshi out again real quick.
Okay. All right. Okay, the first one moves up. Grayson, go ahead and do your attack.
Want to hit?
That'll hit.
$14.
Okay.
Second attack. Natural 20.
Of course it is.
Of course it is.
Our hero.
Double damage. Nope, I'm sorry. Max page. So 16.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right. So as the one pirate runs forward, Grayson unleashes the whip, cracking against it, and it's hard to tell the difference
I get
between.
another attack. Sorry. I
Yep.
critted. I get another attack.
Oh, I crit my pants.
One. I keep forgetting that. I'm not the one to use it. Chris used it that one time.
Yeah, we fixed that. Once per turn.
13.
Now.
Yeah.
13 is what to hit.
No, it was 21 to hit. 13
Okay.
damage.
All right. And as the lightning crashes, you also hear the crack of Grayson's whip as it tears into the flesh of the forwarding pirate, and the next one moves forward. Or he finishes moving forward. All right. The red one is going to attack the first pirate. And he hits the first attack for 5 points of damage. Second. And second attack. And third attack. I'll hit. For 15 points. As he runs up and your crewmate, he thrusts a dagger into him while he comes around and slices him with his rapier. And the next one's going to attack Grayson. First attack. Misses. Second attack.
It's a duelist.
Misses. Third attack. Natural 1.
Okay.
Okay.
Slashing or piercing?
Piercing.
Momentary confusion. You don't add your proficiency bonus to your attacks for 1d4 rounds.
Okay. 3 rounds. Okay, that's the end of his turn. These two are going to attack this crew member. Hits. Hits. And hits. For 7 points of damage. And 18 points of damage. Next one attacks. Misses. Misses. Hits.
Excuse me, DM. Can you keep it down? This music's just got me bumping right now.
I tried to pick the best selection I could.
I approve of this selection.
I thought it was pretty epic.
It is.
Outside that big pause where it doesn't filter well, but I did what I could. I'm new to music mixing. Blaylock, you are up.
Okay. I'm going to move up as far as I can.
Which is
Straight north.
30.
30. Yes, 30.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm going to drop this yonder turret. This will be, what did they call him? The pusher, but it's not the pusher. That's the wrong kind of turret. Force ballista.
Okay.
He's not a drug dealer. He's a force ballista. Okay. And okay, we're gonna keep him by me. All right. And as a bonus action, he's going to attack red.
Okay.
Oh, so many dice. So many dice. And that's at 22. Oh, I get a plus. I get a plus. Awesome. That's what I get. 22 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. And that is for 6, 8. Oh, brain. That's 17 points of damage, and he's pushed back 5 feet.
All right. 17 points.
Yeah.
All right. As the turret
That's
pushes
the
out,
end of my turn.
pushes him back.
Attack of opportunity.
Nope. He didn't willingly move back.
Did
We
we
had-
change that rule?
We've been doing it wrong for a while.
Uh-huh.
We had a discussion about this about 2 weeks ago. 4 weeks ago. It has to be a willing movement.
Can I find that? Okay. I thought that was bullshit because you're still being moved, whether you want to or not. But it's fine if we're doing that.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. All right. He's going to move forward. And he is going to attack the deckhand that's right there. And he hits. And you see the deckhand just catches a bullet as the pistol rings out, and he falls to the ground. And he aims at Galtier, and he fires another shot, natural 20. That is a ranged piercing as he fires his other pistol.
Okay. Galtier, you are vulnerable to piercing damage for 1d4 rounds.
So you are vulnerable for 4 rounds.
Damn.
Huh.
He's rolling high tonight.
Yeah. And you take 7 points of piercing damage.
And that's the vulnerability starts after this round, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And then he'll reload, and Grayson, you are up. Hold on. As Grayson, as you begin your turn, you hear. Wait, try again. 3 shots fire out as the cannons below deck fire. The whole ship moves, and I need everyone to make an acrobatics check.
Yeah. Arlo 9.
Okay, that's a failure.
I got
16
11.
for Grayson.
Galtier's a failure. Grayson, that's a save.
Figured that.
23.
Save.
8.
8.
8.
That's a failure. So all of you that failed, and let's roll for the other folks. They save. And pirates. And okay, that very strange. All of you that failed have disadvantage on your attacks this round. And
Do I need to roll for my turret?
yeah, you should, as it's treated as an entity.
Okay. What is that silly things? Stinking decks. Oh, good. 11.
That's a failure, so he has disadvantage as well.
Yay!
Okay, Grayson, you're up.
Right.
Oh, wait.
Cameron can't receive a cancel spell redeemed.
Okay. Okay. That was a little late. But that'll be for the next one. Actually, I did. Yeah. So the next natural 20 I roll is canceled. Thanks, chat.
Yeah. Cameron.
Hey.
How am I supposed to kill them if. No.
The real
To be
purpose.
fair, it was it delayed because the delay between the Twitch stream.
Yeah, there is a delay. So if you want to use those, put them in early. Because there is
and
like
then,
a.
Pikachu gave Blaylock inspiration.
Oh, okay, Blaylock, you now have advantage, so that equals out. Straight rolls.
Thank you.
Okay, Grayson, you are up.
Okay, so I rolled 24 to hit.
That hits.
Blue. He needs to make a con save because I'm going to use Stunning Strike. Con 16.
Okay. He rolled a 17. Funny enough.
Oh, fucker. Okay. Alright, so that is 16 damage. And because I used a key point for Stunning Strike, I get a third attack.
Okay.
And he's off his dice.
The second attack is a 23 to hit for another 16. And my key fuel is dirty 20.
Okay. With a quick motion, You hit him, and you hear the neck just crack as it spins around back toward the other direction, and he falls to the ground.
Okay. That's my turn.
All right, Galtier.
First, I'm going to try to holler back at Zormir, tell him that they're on the deck, and then I'm going to move towards Orange to attack. And does a 13 hit?
Which you're moving towards Orange. Okay,
Yeah.
a 13 does not hit.
Okay, I didn't think it did. What sucks is my second roll is a nat 20.
Oh,
That's even less.
You
Yeah,
tease
so-
us so.
Yeah, okay, so neither of my attacks hit, but I am going to take a bonus action and drink one of my mutagens.
okay. That's fine. Zormir, I need you to go ahead and make a perception roll with disadvantage.
Wait, never mind. 20 dirty.
With disadvantage?
Yep.
Okay. You hear Galtier yell something. You just don't really, with the rain and the ringing from the cannons. And
Did it sound like it was, do I think it was directed towards me?
you just heard him yell. You couldn't make out your name. It would be, there's a lot of factors against you in this situation. All right. As Galtier slashes out, they are dancing around your blades, parrying. Arlo, you are up.
I am going to move up next to Galtier and take on the one. I don't know what color is that, orange or something?
Yep.
In front of Galtier, yep.
Yep.
I am going to cast, or not cast, I'm going to use Fighting Spirit, which gives me advantage, which makes me normal, because I have disadvantage.
Yep.
I rolled a 15.
That misses.
I rolled a 23.
That hits.
8 damage.
8, you said?
8. 0,
Okay.
8. Rolled a 20. For 11 damage.
What are you getting 3 attacks for?
Because I get 3 attacks now, remember?
Oh, fighter.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I don't remember, because...
Yeah. Gained a level, I get 3 attacks now.
Okay. And 20 does hit.
And that was for 11 points.
Okay.
And I am also going to scream down for Zormir and tell him to get up here, see if he can hear me.
Okay, same roll applies. Same everything. All right. Zormir, you unleash a volley of cannon fire. That's what happened earlier. So you are still below deck. What
Do
you
I? So I rolled a 19 for the perception on Arlo's scream. Did I hear him?
You hear, it's the same thing. You're hearing screams from above deck, but between the rain, the cannons, because they're firing back at you as well.
Oh, they are.
Oh yeah.
All right, we're leading the charge with firing back at the ship. I'm gonna keep instructing my crew to fire.
Okay. So, you spend this round and into the next one loading the cannons. And these guys move forward. Alright, so they are all attacking here. Okay, that one hits. One misses. Misses. Hits. Misses. Okay, only 2 hits. So, from the crew. $25 points of damage on red. Now the swashbucklers go. Miss. Hit. Hit. $23 points of damage on your shipmate. It's up to Grayson. What's your AC?
20.
Okay, the first one hits.
We
Second one.
use the duelist
Okay.
on that attack, which makes it 24.
Okay, second one hits, third one misses. First one for 5 points of damage.
Oh, it's still hit with 24.
Yep. Second one for 6 points of damage. All right. Orange is going to attack Galtier. First attack, misses. Second attack, hits. Third attack, misses. You have vulnerability, so you take more damage. 23 points of damage as he slashes into you with his rapier.
Oh, well, dumb question because wording. Slashing or stabs?
It's piercing, yes.
But the slash is different than a stab.
Semantics.
Hey, D&D, it's all in the wording.
It is all in the wording. The other one's going to attack Arlo. He misses. Misses. And hits. For 9 points of damage. This one's... Oh. The pink one got a natural 20 on the crew member for the first hit.
That was canceled.
That was canceled. Chat. You
Well, that
just-
was from Cameron from before.
Yeah. So the chat just saved an NPC,
Oh, what the
Of all
hell?
things.
and then he misses on his other 2 hits. So he does hit with the first. He still hits. It just canceled the 20
Yeah.
for 5 points of damage. And Blaylock, you are up.
All right. Turret is going to move next to Grayson.
Okay.
Yep, and he's going to shoot Red. Does he have line of sight on Red or no?
He does have line of sight because it's allies.
Okay. All right. So that is a 23 to hit.
Is that with the disadvantage because he failed his...
Yeah, it's inspiration.
That
Oh,
is
right.
with the disadvantage. I had a 17 and a 15, but the inspiration
that-
was for me. For not
Yeah,
for the turret.
that's why I stopped talking because I remembered.
Okay. That does
Yep.
hit.
Okay. 18 points of damage.
Okay. And it moves him back 5
And
feet.
yeah, 5. Yeah, perfect. And then I'm going to turn around and what weapon is the yellow holding?
He has rapier.
Rapier? Like, I'll cast heat metal on it.
Okay.
And it's just going to heat up. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. There's no plus to hit. It's just going to get really hot on that old rapier.
Okay.
15 points of damage.
Nice.
All right. And then does he have to make a save to drop it?
And tell us by bonus damage. If the creature's holding or wearing, it takes damage. The creature must succeed in a Constitution saving throw or or drop the object if you can.
Oh, he's good. It's hot. You can see him like you hear it sizzling through the rain.
So, but that's still that still continues to pulse every round as long as I concentrate on it.
It does. Is it cast with concentration? You tell me.
Concentration, yeah, concentration up to 1 minute.
Yep.
Okay, good. And I'm gonna yell over at Grayson, stay by my turret. And that's it.
All right. All right. This guy is going to fire at. Let's see. Let's see who he's going to fire at. I'm sorry, Galtier. He's firing at you. And he hits. And that is piercing because it's a shot.
Yep. I'm probably gonna die.
Not with those rolls. 12 points of piercing damage because you're vulnerable.
That's why I'm probably gonna die. Because everything's doubled.
And then attacks again. Natural 20.
Oh. I'm out.
And he has advantage, so it was a 19 and a 20. So it was a hit either way.
Flurry. Double damage, and your attacker may make another attack against you with disadvantage.
Okay. Oh, wrong dice.
Is this gonna stack where I'm gonna do 4 times the amount of damage for that hit?
It's double damage, and your vulnerability is something different. So yeah. So. Okay, hold on. $18 points of piercing damage, and he misses on that free action.
Was that 18? Flat out 18, or is that doubled already?
That's already double.
Okay.
Do you want me to double again? I mean, we can double.
No, you'd kill me then.
All right. All you that had disadvantage, you no longer have disadvantage. Grayson, you are up.
Going for the guy. Yellow.
You can just hear his flesh sizzling on his hand.
That is a 17 hit.
That hits.
It's for 15 damage. I'm using another key point for stunning strike.
Okay.
16 con.
He fails.
He is stunned until the end of my next turn. So I'll attack him again.
Is that better, Arlo?
Is
Thanks.
Laylock. Laylock doesn't want me to move. Second attack.
Okay.
22 to hit for 12 damage.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Galtier, you are up.
Okay. I'm attacking orange,
Okay.
and I'm pretty sure 27 hits.
Just barely.
That's 16 points of damage. Attacking my second time. 25 to hit.
Okay. Just hits.
12 more points of damage. I'm attacking him a third time. So I can attack 3 times right now due to my 1 mutagen I drank.
Okay.
It's 19 to hit,
Okay. That hits.
and 20 points of damage. So I've done a total of 20, 36, 48 points of damage to him.
Okay. Send me which the effects of that mutagen, please.
Never. Not
Arlo, you see Galtier with blades crackling with energy just starts slicing into this pirate, the wounds sizzling, cutting across the flesh. He looks pretty bad. Orange looks pretty bad. Arlo, you are up.
I'm going to put on Branding Smite for the bonus. And then I'm going to attack Orange in front of Gaultier. First one was a 14.
That misses.
Correct. And then the second one was 19.
That hits.
That's 10 points of damage.
Okay. You
And-
lop
Go ahead.
his head off. It rolls across the deck of the ship.
Nice. Then I'm going to turn to purple blue guy right in front of me.
Yep.
Okay. So now with the Branding Smite, would I move that over to...
No, it would have been on that attack.
Would have been on that. Okay, so then this guy will be 26 points, or 26 to hit,
That hits.
10 points of damage.
All right. As Galtier, you see Arlo with a quick, like you don't even see him move. Just the blade goes through him and the head rolls off, and he turns to you and just kind of nods.
That's how you do it.
Zoramir, loading the cannons.
Do I have any reason to believe I should go up?
Nope.
Load the cannons, men. Keep firing.
You just hear the halfling, like, with crazy look in his eyes, gunpowder turning him kind of red and irritated, ringing in his ears. He's just like, load the cannons! And the guys just start shoving it down the barrel and getting everything ready, and that'll fire at the beginning of the next round. All right, the crew's turn. They're going to move up. Oh, that one's going to stay there. Okay. This one's going to attack red. And hits. 7 points of damage. Yep. One's going to attack. One's stunned, so it gets advantage on it too. And somehow freaking misses. That was awful. Moves around. There's a hit. $15 points of damage. That one's going to attack purple. Natural 1.
Slashing or piercing?
Slashing.
Took it out of you. Your next attack deals a minimum damage.
Shouldn't be a problem. As he kind of jams his blade into the deck of the ship, you're kind of looking at him like, "What are you doing?" And he looks scared. Arlo and Galtier, you both notice that the crew, this isn't their thing. And then Rose is going to shoot red and hits. The other one's going to shoot purple and hits. Captain's going to shoot and hit, so.
DM, has yellow gone yet?
No, he was stunned.
No, he's done. I haven't got. This is your guys' crew. They're getting ready to go. So, yellow is going. Why?
Just curious.
Okay. He's stunned, so he can't do anything. Red is going to attack the crew member. First attack. Oop, wrong dice. First attack misses. Second attack misses. Third attack hits. 7 points of damage. Purple is going to attack Arlo. Wrong dice again. First attack. What's your AC, Arlo?
18.
It hits. Second attack. Hits. Third attack. Definitely hits. First attack. 4 points of piercing damage. Second attack. 9 points of piercing damage. Third attack. 13 points of piercing damage.
I just look at him. Is that all you got?
And Pink's gonna attack. He misses. Hits. Hits. Points of damage. As he slashes into him. Blaylock, you are up.
Okay, can I get behind Gaultier with 30 feet of movement? It looks like I can, but I want to make sure I got this right.
Yep.
Okay. All right. I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on Gaultier.
Okay.
There we go. And does my plus spell modifier work with healing, or is that only for damage?
Should be for healing too. Should be listed on the spell.
Yes. Thus is the woes of the artificer. I have many. Roll the D8. It just says spell. Okay.
Because it's your improved focus.
Yep.
Yep.
And there we go. All right. So, Gaultier, you heal for 23 points of damage.
Thank you very much for that.
And turret is going to fire at red again.
Okay.
At 21.
Okay, that hits.
And 14, 18 points of damage.
You just hear a boom, and Grayson, you just see the pirate's body just explode into pieces, and they scatter out across the front of the ship.
Ooh, glad I'm not cleaning that up.
Gaultier, get a bucket.
He opted to pay the
I'm
gold.
already the one cleaning everything.
You got a lot of schwabbing to do.
All right. It's everyone's turn, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of you there. 2. That's Arlo. Arlo, the captain, is targeting you. He hits with his first attack. And hits with his second attack.
Is the captain the dual colored one?
Yeah, you can tell he looks different. For 31 points of piercing damage.
My soul hurts with that number right now.
Okay. Top of the round. You hear the cannons fire. You look across and you see one of the cannonball hits connects with the mast of the other ship. I need all of you to make that acrobatics check.
And this halfling luck is coming in lucky.
All right.
Altair got 17.
Okay, that's a save.
23.
Save. Blaylock.
15.
15's a failure.
25.
That's a save.
Ooh, I got lucky that. Too.
Blaylock.
Well, Blaylock has a 4.
Okay, that's a
And
fail.
that's rolling at advantage, by the way. I still have advantage on that. And the turret is at an 8. No, 7. He doesn't
That's-
have a modifier.
Also a failure. So Blaylock, the turret, and Arlo, you can't steady yourself, so you have disadvantage on your attacks this round. Grayson, you are up.
Yellow. That is a 13 to hit on the first one. Oh no. If they're stunned, is that an advantage?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, that advantage. That's a 26. Or 11 damage.
As you are you whipping or?
Yeah.
Okay. The whip just bursts open the chest, and he grabs a hold of it. And as he goes to grab a hold of his chest, his hand goes inside of the cavity as there's a massive hole there that's burst through. And he kind of pats around like, "Where's his heart at?" As he looks at you and never breaks eye contact as he's falling forward into the deck.
Okay. I kind of, as he's falling forward, I push him back, and I'm gonna run around the post to the double color.
Okay.
Well, within 10 feet.
Within 10 feet. Okay.
Peekaboo, bitch. That's my turn.
Okay. Galtier, you are up.
Okay. I'm so happy I made my save there because when I rolled, I had a nat 20 in my attacks. So I'm going to be attacking dark purple.
Okay.
It is double damage, and they need to make a DC 12, and if they fail, DC 12 Constitution. If they fail, they lose one attack.
Okay, and that's double damage on a D10 plus a D8 plus normal, then times 2.
No, it's just your dice that are double.
Okay, so that would be was it 9,
Yeah, so roll your dice,
14,
double it, then add your modifiers.
28, 34. I was off by 2. So that's 34 damage on my first hit.
Okay.
My second was 12 to hit, which I know is a miss. My third was 25 to hit with 15 damage.
Okay.
And the vulnerability, is that is it beginning of the captain's turn? I know I'm at 2 right now.
sure.
I'm just
Yeah, it's on
Okay.
at the end of your turn. Yep.
okay. I'm keeping track of it as well.
Okay. Arlo, you are up.
Okay, so question. So since I have disadvantage, does my breath weapon, which is just a DC check for you guys, does that have any bearing on the disadvantage?
Nope.
Okay. All right. I was just curious. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cast Fighting Spirit again,
Okay.
which will give me normal attacks. And the first attack on purple, the dude right in front of me.
Yep.
So I have 19,
That hits.
13 damage.
You split his chest open, and he falls to the ground as one arm rolls off to the side.
Standing. Then I'm going to move up 1 into his spot
Okay.
and attack white.
Sure.
Pink.
Is that Chink?
It is pink.
He's colorblind.
Oh, is he?
I knew what he was saying.
I'm super colorblind. So, 18.
For all colorblind people, I speak on behalf of all of us. It's patterns. Patterns are much better than colors.
Nope, that's fine. Nope, he knows what I'm talking about.
18
Alright,
does
so,
hit.
Yeah, for 11 points of damage.
Okay.
Third hit is 17.
That does hit.
7 points of damage.
All right. As Arlo carves a swath along the deck. Zoramir, you look through the porthole at the other ship and you see it's in really bad shape.
Load the cannons and keep firing. We've almost won.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And they just start ramming the powder in.
Okay, hold on. Are these people fucking morons? They've done this before.
Yeah, but they're,
Just blindly following orders.
hey, he was given a job.
They're
I'm an expert.
seamen. They're seamen, not Zorg.
They're merchants.
Oh boy. You do your thing, Z.
All right.
As far as he's concerned, he's winning this battle.
Okay. First one's going to attack. He misses. Second one's going to attack. Hits. Misses. And a natural 1.
Like those are good rolls.
No,
that's our team.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's only
never mind, I'm
rolled.
sorry.
He's only
I
rolled
apologize.
nat 1s on our team, and only has rolled nat 20s on the enemy.
I can't help that.
My mistake.
It's a piercing damage ranged.
Reroll attack against the closest creature to the target other than yourself.
Oh, okay. That would be
Racing.
no. He was aiming at pink, so it would be between Arlo and the ship crew. So Arlo is odds, and he's even, and it was a 3. So Arlo. So he's going to reroll his attack, and he misses. Arlo, you just hear an arrow go right by your head from behind.
Holy shit!
You don't know where it came from, so as far as you know, there could be other pirates on board. Blaylock, or no. Swashbucklers are up. They're gonna, again, he's gonna attack the crew member. Natural 20. Miss. And a miss. So piercing, natural 20.
Good job, Galtier. Way to bring that out.
I told you, he's only been rolling nat 20s on their
I'm
side.
just rolling the dice.
Make a DC 12 Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
If you fail, take an additional 1d4 piercing damage.
He definitely failed. So 7 points of damage. It was with his dagger, so it wasn't a whole lot.
Well, I got off easy.
You did. Blaylock, you're up.
Turret's gonna move over 15 to the left of Galtier.
Okay.
Okay, he's gonna take aim and fire at red green.
Okay.
Okay,
He's got disadvantage, yeah.
That's a nat 1. Went from 19 to 1, so that's all.
Oh, see, I'm not the only one rolling nat ones, and
That was magic damage.
You become vulnerable to the damage type of the spell you attempted to cast until you finish a short rest.
Well, that's unfortunate. Poor little turret. Hopefully he doesn't explode.
all right.
Well, it's not like anything's using force damage right now.
Yeah, it's true.
All right. So that failed, and now Blaylock is going to cast Scorching Ray
At?
at red green
Okay.
disadvantage, because that's what we do.
Every
Do
bolt
everything.
is at disadvantage, yep.
Every bolt. Be quiet, Bo. Alright, first one is 18. Oh, look, there was a nat 20. Bye, nat 20. Just to go to an 11 for the second one. And third one was a 19.
19 does hit.
Okay, so the first and third hit?
No.
What was the first one at?
11.
I think the first one was at 18.
Okay, that hits.
Okay, so 18 and all right. Now I'm confused. 2, 6, 5. So that's 5 and 8. It's 13 points of damage.
All right.
Oh, plus the doodad. 6. 22 points of damage.
All right. As bolts of flame, one of them flies off the ship like an errant firework, while the other two slam into the captain.
Blaylock, you really like your fireworks, don't you?
They are quite fantastical to watch.
And the captain steps up to Arlo. Blade ready. Misses his first attack. Hits with his second. Hits with his third.
He used his action to swap weapons.
Bonus action, yeah. First one hits for 17 points of slashing damage. And the second one hits for 12 points of slashing damage. And top of the round. Disadvantage fades away. Grayson, it's your turn.
Back to the captain. Dirty 20. $15.
Okay.
Using striking or stunning strike. DC 16 con.
That's... Oh, he's good.
Attack. 27. That is 14 damage.
Okay.
Key field. Natural 19. It's a crit.
Isn't key fueled have to be a melee hit? Or with your hand or something? An unarmed, I should say.
It's a unarmed or a monk weapon. My whip is a monk weapon.
Okay. Fair enough.
So that is maximum damage. He needs to make a DC 14 Wisdom saving throw. If he fails, he's frightened of me for 2d4 rounds.
He's good.
Okay. As I critted, I did another attack.
What was the damage from the attack?
What was it? It was maximum damage, so 16.
Okay.
My last attack was 23. $16 damage.
Okay.
That's my turn.
All right. Galtier, you are up.
I'm gonna move up one to be to the left of Arlo, so I can attack the captain. Pretty positive.
Okay.
Pretty positive. A 12 misses. Does a dirty 20 and an 18 hit?
Yes.
Okay. That will be a total of 35 points of damage.
Okay. All right. As your blades cut into him, he sneers at you.
That's for shooting me, you bastard.
Arlo, you are up.
So how's the captain looking?
He's hurt, but he's still pretty healthy.
And the pink guy?
Not bad.
Okay, I'm gonna go after pink. First one was a natural 20,
Okay.
and Grayson walked away.
Let's see. I can do it. Mine's not as fancy, but I can do it.
Can we trust you?
Oh, I would hope so. As your DM,
Uh-huh.
it's kind of give and take in that world. What kind of damage?
That is,
Slashing.
yes.
All right, double damage and normal damage. So,
So normal damage would be 15.
okay.
And then what, roll again and then just double it?
Yep. You're just doubling the dice number and then adding the modifier.
Okay, so that's a 1. So it'll be 10 plus the modifier's 50. So I got a 15 and you said double it? So it would be
No.
30.
No, you double what you rolled on the dice and then
Oh.
add your modifier.
Okay, so that'd be 25.
Okay. All right. You slash
Hey.
out at him, cutting into him. He's still up.
Second roll is a 15.
That misses.
Third roll is a 17.
That hits.
13 points of damage.
You thrust it into his chest and he just falls forward on your blade.
Ooh. Dead?
Yep.
Nice.
I'm gonna use Blood Curse of the Fallen Puppet to have him attack the captain.
Is that a reaction?
Yep.
Okay.
And it just does a final act of aggression and makes a single weapon attack against the target of your choice within its attack range.
He does hit. For 3 points of damage.
Yay.
All right, Zoramir.
And no, I'm not done yet.
Oh,
I'm going to
Okay.
use Axe Surge.
okay.
And so the first one was a 9.
Miss.
Second one was a 19.
Hit.
12 points.
Man, should have waited to use my reaction.
And the third one is a 26 for 9 points of damage.
All right. Zoramir, you're up.
Gentlemen, keep firing!
All right. You will fire at the beginning of the next round. These guys attack. Miss. 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 And miss. Jesus. The crew are searching for any more that may be aboard, considering you have the captain in that kind of shape. Laylock, you are up.
Turret points at the captain and fires.
Okay.
19.
That hits.
Okay. Okay, 13 points of damage.
All right.
Okay, and then I'm going to take the staff and point it at the captain and cast Firebolt with 2 charges.
Okay.
That is 23.
That hits.
And what is the extra charge on this one for Firebolt? Is that just an extra shot, or is it an increased damage?
Increase in damage.
Okay,
It raises to the it raises it to 2d10. Yep.
Okay. Because it's already at 3d10. Because
Okay,
I got
so-
yeah, so 4d10.
No,
Good.
it's each rank that you go up. You start at the lowest, not your level.
Oh. Okay,
So-
so it's at 2d10 then.
Yes.
All right. Ugh, D10. Gross. That is 7 plus the. It doesn't count my arcane focus, does it? All right, 7 points of damage.
Why wouldn't it count that?
I don't know. Here it is.
It is your
And 15
focus.
points of damage. Just want to
Okay.
make sure.
Yep.
There's a lot of dice rolling. Sometimes
Yeah.
I wonder. Wah 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 wah.
All right. He's going to move back, and seeing what Arlo did to everyone, he's going to attack. First one hits. Second one hits.
No. I don't want to.
Third one hits.
Ooh, snap.
Can I move the turret up?
Yep.
Just want to move him to the right by Gautier.
Yes.
Nope, to the right, behind Gautier.
Oh. Okay.
And then cleverly use distract to add some AC to old Arlo.
Okay. That's kind of after your turn kind of stuff.
No problem. Don't worry about it.
Okay, the first one is for 13. The second one is for 15. Third one is for 15. All right, top of the round.
Oh,
Cannons fire.
Doramir!
And you see the ship falter, and you hear, as a big distraction, just this loud cracking sound as the hull of the ship cracks open, and the ship splits and begins sinking down into the murky depths. The captain looks over at a ship that is now sinking. You can hear screams of people trapped inside below as they're taken to the bottom of the sea. All of you need to make a acrobatics check.
Well, the lowest I can do is 23, so lesser. Well,
the lowest.
it's literally the lowest I can roll.
Rogues.
What's your modifier?
He can't roll less than a 10.
Plus 13.
All right, Grayson,
22.
what's 20? Okay, you saved. Galtier.
16 for Arlo.
I got
Arlo
13.
saves. Galtier fails. Blaylock.
21 for Blaylock and 17 for the turret.
Okay, they both save. Grayson, you're up.
Fuck with the wrong ship. 22 for the first attack.
Okay, that hits.
15 damage. Second attack. $26. $16 damage. And I will use my key points to do flurry of blows, 2 unarmed attacks.
You gotta move up to him.
Yeah.
Okay.
1, 15 to hit.
15 misses.
And second one, 17.
That hits.
It is for 7 damage.
All right.
And my AC is now 22.
All right. Galtier, you are up.
Okay, I only had one that hit with a 20 for 11 points of damage.
All right. You carve upward with your blade, and as you do, the captain lunges forward, and your blade catches him right across the neck, and he grabs at his throat as blood spurts over Arlo and yourself, and he backs further up and further up as the blood just pours down his throat, and he tumbles off the side of the ship into the ocean, sinking promptly into the sea.
Dang it. Took my kill.
It's the first technical kill I've had the entire time we played.
Good job, Galtier.
I know.
Gonna look around for any more threat.
Okay.
Someone should tell Zoramir all clear.
Keep firing!
I believe that is the captain's call.
Oh, fair enough.
Is this-
I'm going to go over to the side of the ship, and then I'm going to watch the action.
Is that other boat not sinking yet?
Oh no, it's sinking.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Cries to the people you can hear.
Yep.
Guys, what if they weren't pirates? What if those were like transport people and we just killed a bunch of extras?
So the captain comes down. He leans over to one of his men. Go tell the ambitious halfling that he can stop firing in case he's loading up another round as we speak. Yes, sir. Yes. And he runs around downstairs, and the captain walks up to you. All of you. Well, I'm glad that you are all on board. I would say that we wouldn't have fared so well against them without your assistance. Well done.
It's the least we can do after the previous encounter. Well,
Yes, that still worries me. As much as I share the sea, I hope whatever it is that you have pissed off has found other means of entertainment. Mainly follow you around.
that appears to be the case. Those men down there, there's nothing we can do for those that are drowning.
And he walks over to the side and kind of leads you over to the side with him. And he just looks at you and looks back at them. Pirates. Spits into the water.
Noted.
It is a very cold state of affairs here on the sea.
The seas are cold and your heart has to be cold too. It's best you learn that.
Because we don't see any werefish trying to eat them.
It won't be long with that commotion.
Oh no, a bunch of drowning werewolf.
I'm just looking around this deck saying, I'm not cleaning this shit up this time.
I'll begin prestidigitating the exploded remains of and cleaning up the deck.
Okay. So you begin cleaning it as the rain pours down on you and lightning crashes in the distance.
Should we get below deck?
I
I
believe
could really.
I'm going to have a drink of ale for sure and then head to bed myself. It seems like trouble is out of the way for the time being.
Being
back to my
topside
cabin.
in the open environment with this storm does not make me very comfortable.
I need to tend to my wounds in my cabin after that battle.
Zoramir, eventually someone comes down. Stop. You don't have to fire anymore.
Look at how good all of us have done. We've won the battle.
Well done. Well done. I think people are probably going to turn in now. Please don't shoot supplies into the open ocean. You can't hit the swimmers from here.
Is that all the thanks we get for saving this ship?
Well, typically we don't congratulate you for doing the job you've been assigned, but well done.
Thank you. I expected more, but I guess we'll accept that.
All right. Carry on with whatever you do when you're not firing cannons.
Staring at the cannons.
I'll pull out a rag and start wiping down the cannons.
My precious.
Mhm.
I'll go down there with everybody.
Okay. Grayson, you said you were going to your cabin?
Yeah.
Arlo?
I need to go tend to my wounds. I'm bleeding profusely.
Okay. All right. We're fading in a night. Into the evening. What would you like to do?
Zoramir, you seem quite at home here below deck.
Oh, I think I almost found my calling here. Did you hear the cannon fire? Did you see how we won the battle down here?
I see that you sank a ship, and you were quite adept at aiming that powerful device there.
Good thing we were at the ready. Otherwise the ship might not have been protected. What was everybody else doing? I never saw any of you.
There was some activity on the deck.
Playing card games or something? Just watching the the cannon fire?
You had your business down here, and we handled the combat up there. Without your efforts, I fear it would have been much worse.
So what's everybody doing now? Are we turning in?
They are. It seems like you have taking quite the effort to polish this cannon.
We gotta take pride in your work, right? You have your staff. I've helped you a little bit with that, but you make that thing nice and pretty. These cannons, gotta make the crew proud.
Yes, the others are asleep. I don't mind staying down here and working on my staff while I watch you clean the cannon and do. It is quite fascinating watching you take so well to being on a ship.
Would you like to try firing one? I'm sure nobody would mind.
I'm sure that would be noticed. I was not even allowed to put on a show for the crew, which would have been quite remarkable. However, the dragon did deter that endeavor, thankfully.
I think whatever those stories that I was told as a kid about these halfling pirates, I think their blood runs in me a little bit.
Maybe all those tales rubbed off on you.
Must have. Say, do you need any help with your staff?
If you could hold this here, that'd be fine. I need to align these lenses right here.
I'll wipe off my hands, get all the gunpowder off, and this right here?
Yes, right here. You can see that the lenses need to be just right in order to function correctly. If not, your vision will be askew, and it is worthless. Right here. Thank you.
Spinning them and trying to push them around.
There's no need for that. I'll give him a rag. Here, use this. Your powder-laden hands with phlegm doesn't do the lenses justice.
What is this supposed to be? What are you doing with this?
Leo.
Yep, that's me.
Well, this is a good question. I assume that this work on the scope has something to do with its range. Is that correct?
I don't know about range as much as, helping you hit exactly where you want to hit.
That makes sense. Excellent.
I wouldn't let him touch that for nothing. He's going to get greased all over the lenses.
He has washed his hands. See?
Has
I'll
he
show him
ever
the
really
I'll
washed
show him
his
the dirty
hands?
rag. Yeah. You're surrounded by water. How could you not wash your hands?
I would think he would try not to.
Be nice.
Sure.
And we'll begin working on the staff.
Okay. Roll it up.
Maybe about what? Yeah.
Intelligence.
Zormir. Yeah, I know what it is. Zormir, can you give me just an hour?
I can give you as much time as you need, Blaylock.
Oh, well, thank you. So we'll roll it up for 2 hours. That was a 19 for the first one, and a 14 for the second.
Why are you rolling 2?
For 2 hours?
It takes 4 to do one attempt.
Oh, so 4 hours it is, and it will take the first one, and we will disregard the second roll.
Okay. It is a success on the first roll. Okay. All right, so you guys are working on that. Arlo, you're patching up, and you got a success, and then everyone's going to bed, correct?
Is the captain still up on deck?
You don't know. You're in your chamber.
Is Blaylock or Grayson, are rooms all right next to each other?
It's like a small hall. You've all got small rooms off of a main one, but doors closed, like privacy.
Just gonna step out in the hallway. Grayson. 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 Can you hear me? Guess I'll just talk to him later. So I'll go back in my room.
Okay. Zormir, you going to bed?
Yeah, after finishing helping with Blaylock, I will turn in.
Okay. So you turn in, and Blaylock, you're going to bed.
I am. Thank you, Zormir.
Galtier.
Just patching up, making more mutagens, and then turning in bed too.
Right. Night goes into late as the storm rocks the boat back and forth. Grayson, what do you want to do?
I'm just wandering the deck, keeping my eye out.
The lightning has subsided for the late evening, and there's just a light drizzle that patters across the wood. You can still smell gunpowder and the smell of old wood. The rain just kind of lets it permeate into the air. And are you up on the main deck?
Yeah.
You can see the captain. He's just leaning there against the side deck, staring out into the open ocean.
I'll walk up behind him.
Can't sleep either, huh?
Well, you know, battles like that don't come very often.
Yeah. He takes a drink. You all are quite a set of passengers. Really make me rethink my charity sometimes.
Always wise to be curious and cautious of who you bring aboard.
I take that to note, my friend. But seems like a good group of people. Seems like they all look out for each other.
They just go quiet.
He takes a drink and looks out. There's nothing more freeing than the ocean air on your face, taking in the moon, looking out into the ocean expanse and realizing you are just such a small part of a big world.
True words have never been spoken.
I particularly like my
So
small
much.
portion of the world. I don't mind my bubble of safety running from here to the towns.
Well, unfortunately, I would advise you to be more careful in the future.
Yes, it
There's
seems I may have to hire
Something
someone.
amiss going on right now.
He looks at you. You wouldn't happen to be for hire, like having a good pair of sea legs, would you?
I'm always for hire, but unfortunately, I have my own mission to accomplish.
Sure. Well, you know, if you need to take on the merchant's life, my people, as you saw, are not fighters. They can fight. They're just not particularly good at it. They've made better use at selling things and working the ship.
How many did you lose tonight?
2. Fairly new to the crew. But they didn't make it. Fed to the sea. Kraken swallowed them, I'm sure. That or that swirly friend of yours that appears out of nowhere and makes our life a living hell. This trip that usually takes a couple days, we're now a day behind schedule. That'll affect my bottom line, so thank you for that.
Oh, believe me, he's no friend of mine. I thought he was trouble from the moment we met him.
Yes, if someone asks if they can be your god, the answer is no. Typically, it never ends well, but, you know, to each their own.
Well, hopefully the winds pick back up and we can get back on our way.
If we continue, should be probably a day and a half or so. We should be down there, and I can be rid of all of you and maybe return to some bit of normalcy.
I'll be looking for that day myself.
That we can drink to. He raises up his
Scout.
flask to you, clang them together, pours it back. I really should drink less. But
I should too, but it
But
just
why?
tastes so damn good.
it does. But
And then I head to the front of the ship.
good evening to you. And he heads to his bunk. You head to the front of the ship and feel the light breeze of the ship moving forward in the cool night, with the misty rain pattering against your face. What do you want to do?
Sit there and watch.
Just going to stay there till morning?
Yep.
Okay. Time goes by, morning comes. You all wake up. You can feel the rocking of the ship. I need you all to make a Constitution saving throw.
Alrighty. Oh.
16.
I got a dirty 20.
Okay.
27.
10.
10. Okay. Zoramir, as you wake up, you're just like, oh, and you just everything.
So he was affected by the ship's movement, but not firing all the cannons in the ship movement.
Yeah.
Wow.
How does that work?
It's a bit it's like when you wake up, you're groggy anyways, and then it's that whole,
Slow.
slow back and forth. What would you all like to do?
I'm just gonna go out on the deck and look around, see if anything's changed, the weather.
Okay, so that's where Galtier's going. Zoramir?
Yeah, I'm going to slowly just like crawl my way up to the top deck to get some fresh air, and then just lean over the edge,
Okay.
trying to gather myself.
You do have disadvantage on all ability checks today. Not that it matters because you're a freaking rogue, but Blaylock?
What, for the Constitution?
Nope. What are you going to do?
Oh, well, I'm going to wander around and do the work that was needed to be done on top deck,
Okay.
on the deck.
And Arlo?
So if I meditate, how long does that take?
It's a skill, so 4 hours.
I'm gonna go ahead and go on up to the deck and look for something to eat.
Okay. As you all raise up, you see that Grayson has gotten up ahead of you and is on the bow of the ship.
So we're all together then.
Everyone but Blaylock. He's doing his thing.
Zoramir, why you look
Why?
so green?
Maybe I'm not cut out for this ship stuff. That slow rocking. It makes the meat want to come back up.
Huh.
How did all of you sleep?
You missed all the fighting yesterday. Must be nice just to be down on below deck and playing with the cannons.
Fighting? What do you mean? Me and my crew, we won the battle with the cannons. Do you not hear us firing away?
Yeah, well, did you not know that there was like a whole dozen of crew that boarded the ship from that ship?
What?
Did you not hear us yelling for you?
I mean, I heard just the usual noises that you lot make. Why didn't anybody come and get me?
Well, I don't know, because maybe we were engaged in fighting and trying to survive.
Did
We just
everybody
can't tell them,
survive?
hey, wait up a minute, let me go Let me go find Zoramir.
Did everybody survive?
Yes.
No.
You don't see no dead bodies laying around.
We lost 2 of the crew.
I believe 2 of my crewmen would beg to differ with you.
I apologize, Captain. I thought he was talking about our group. I apologize sincerely.
Good morning.
Yes, Grace.
Morning, Captain.
Yes, Zoramir. We lost 2 of his crew.
So sorry to hear that. Well, I'm afraid it would have been more if we hadn't fought them off so valiantly with the cannons.
Yes, good work on that. By the way, my men are kind of terrified at your enthusiasm with the cannons. Action I tend to fix the next time.
It was the heat of battle. What do you want me to do? Should I be afraid to use the cannons?
It was more the look in your eye and the bloodlust, but yes, well done.
Hey, just be glad I was fighting for you.
Mm-hmm. And you see the captain look out, and you see the shoreline in the distance. You notice as this trip, you're staying close to shore. The mountains and plateau have faded away, and in the far distance, you see a little bit of smoke raising up. Not like the place is on fire, but chimney stacks. And you see a small town there on the coast. And the captain kind of kicks back, and Cider's Port. The fun we've had there. You would have a great time, Zoramir.
Why is that?
Cider's Port is the only town in all of Drakenwald filled primarily with halflings.
Just see a big smile come out across his face.
Not only halflings, but I don't believe a halfling there ever stops drinking for more than a couple hours a day. Oh, the parties. The endless parties.
This sounds like heaven on Drakenwald.
And he pulls out a pipe and kind of packs it in there and lights it up. And you see his eyes just kind of dim as he stares off into the distance. One could get lost in hours there at Cidersport. Quite. If you wait, do you hear that? Everyone make a perception check that's on the top deck. With disadvantage. It's in the distance.
Oh, I already got like a 7, so.
Okay.
19?
1.
Did you say 1?
21.
Okay. Arlo, what was that?
9. First one was a nat 20.
Yes, so
Laylock?
was mine.
Perception?
Yep.
That one.
All right.
We're just deaf.
Wait,
Zor-
isn't he below ship?
Yeah, he'd be below ship, but still
No,
disadvantaged.
I went to the top. I went to the top to the
Yeah.
deck, and then.
And what was your
lower.
skull tier?
It was like 7 before I even rolled a second
Okay.
time, so.
So
Oh,
Grayson and
death.
Zoramir, in the distance on the wind, you hear just the light sound of music. And this is like, before noon, and you can already hear the music playing. And every now and then you hear faint bits of laughter.
Start tapping my foot.
Sounds like such a silly place. Best to
Take-
avoid it.
He takes a big draw from his pipe. Oh, I don't know, Master Harker. I believe you would have quite a time there. The ale, the women, men, either way, it all happens in Cidersport, and as long as you're having a good time, I don't think anyone cares what's going on. Fun fact. He takes another big draw. Cidersport has the fastest birth rate in all of Drakenwald.
Why does that not surprise me?
They're like rabbits over there. You would have a good time. We will take you there someday. Master Harker and little Zormir will take you there, and you'll probably never want to leave. Oh, the times we had. Me and the shipmates. This ship's too big to dock there, so we have to take a dinghy into their small, very small port, and the amount of times I've lost my men there. Ever have to go finding them buried under a mound of naked halflings?
Are you sure we can't make a detour?
It would be best not to.
Got more pressing matters, Zormir.
You can feel free to swim if you like.
Oh, no. That wouldn't go well for me. Grayson, with how much they drink, I think you might fit in well.
Probably. But again, something else is on our minds.
I suppose.
One note, if you ever end up there, and he kind of looks at Zormir and then an eye shoots over to Grayson. Watch your pockets.
I have a big smirk on my face now.
Seems curious fingers, and he just makes a finger motion.
Seems like a trait that runs deep. As I look at Zormir.
I think I would get along quite well with these folk.
Maybe. Either way, onward, not far now. We should reach Capes Vassel tomorrow. Hopefully the choppiness slows down. These waters are rough. Looks like you can't handle your shipping as well as you thought.
You need to keep the ship from rocking at night. I don't know.
Yes,
how you
I will use my
that.
magical powers to steady the ship so that you may sleep better, Master Zormir. That's something I'll make sure to add.
You'd really do that for me? Thank you.
Absolutely. Wait for it this evening.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna sleep like a baby halfling tonight. I'm so excited.
Yes, I'm sure. Anyways, captain's duties. And he looks over at Galtier. Don't forget to swab the poop deck.
I won't forget to swab the poop deck.
Thank you. You're doing an excellent job.
I'll take the crew for some target practice this afternoon.
Please don't fire the cannons.
Fine.
All right. So the day goes on. You have about 12 hours till the next day. Sleep's included in there too. So what do you want to do?
I'll spend some time polishing the cannons, and then I'll go up into climb up to the crow's nest again to read a bit before going to bed.
Okay. That's what Zormir's going to do. Arlo?
You sure you want to do that?
So you can't
I'm gonna come down before bed.
The ship, and now you're going to the crow's nest. Doesn't make sense.
I'm not going to sleep there. Not making that mistake again.
Arlo, what are you doing for this time period?
I'm gonna probably stick around with Zormir for a little bit, and then I'm gonna go to my room and hone my blade.
Okay, so one session of honing and then resting. Okay, roll it up. Straight dex check.
I forgot how much my dex was. 23.
That's a success. And then you go into rest. Blaylock, you're next on my schedule. What do you want to do?
I've now turned the turret into a buffer, and I'm buffing the deck right now.
Okay. It looks
And then I
pristine.
got some help.
It's just me in the turret. I got the tiny servant over there. Tiny servant is this time is just taking the shape of a broom, and he's just over there just sweeping away, just having a grand old time.
The captain's just watching and he's just laughing. Okay.
Apparently, you don't need me to swap the poop deck this time, eh, Captain?
Yeah, God, you all are so weird. And he just turns around and walks to another room.
Not to mention lazy.
Yeah. Okay, so you're gonna buff the deck until bedtime.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep buffing the deck
'Kay.
until
Yeah,
Captain
best.
gives me a nod that it's acceptable and the work is complete.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Grayson.
I'm going to work on sharpening the whip.
All right, roll it up.
$21.
Success. And then going to bed.
And going to bed for a long rest.
Galtier, what are you doing?
I'm going to talk to Blaylock while he's buffering the deck into a shiny ice rink.
Okay.
He's AFK at the moment, so I'll wait.
Again? He's got a smaller bladder than Mr. Fanboy Tone, who's in our channel, which is very small.
I mean, I have a pretty tiny bladder too, so. But... oh, there's a sleeping puppy. Okay, Yosh.
All right. Well, go ahead and say what you're gonna say. I'll be Blaylock. Got to keep moving.
I was just gonna talk to him about putting some type of imbuing magical properties into one of my swords that I could activate while attacking, or after an attack, or something like that.
All right.
His newfound ability he likes to play with.
We'll have to take care of that offline then, since he's
Yeah.
gone.
Oh,
That'd be it.
No, I'm here. What are you talking about? What? Are you talking to me?
Yes.
No, I didn't think you were talking to me. I'm over there swapping a deck.
Yeah, I was gonna come over and talk to
Mop,
Blaylock.
mop all day
Well-
long. Mop, mop, mop while I sing this song.
All right.
Mopping while I sing this song. Blaylock.
Yeah.
We were talking before the attack about that new ability you have with imbuing magical powers on non-magical items.
You have a liking for that, do you?
Well, I was wondering if you had something you could put on a sword or a weapon that could be activated after an attack.
In place of an attack, the concentration required to perform such an action would deter you from any typical standard approach with a weapon.
Sometimes a non-standard approach on attack is beneficial.
Well, what do you have in mind?
What kind of spells do you
Off
have?
the
that you
top of
can-
my head, I could make you shoot acid up 30 feet. I could cause the ground to shake. I could cause an eruption of thunder from you and hit everyone around you. I would be wary of that one.
Actually,
Or I-
your
I could make
acid.
I could make it so that you are harder to hit.
You're spitting acid up by 30 feet. Could you put that on a shield?
I could. It would still require the same concentration as before.
No, I get that, but that could come in handy in a couple places actually. Nothing we need to do right now. I'm just
Give me
thinking
your
of
shield.
things. I'll hand him my shield.
Okay.
This poor quality shield.
I'm sorry, I don't have the best of shields. I don't normally use them.
It's fine. I don't need the distraction from something of higher magical quality. This will be magic enough. And there. I'll scribe a rune on the front of the shield, and just the rune actually more looks like gears that have taken the semblance of a rune. There. Now, 10 times. You can only use this 10 times, but this acid is not a respecter of persons. So, be wary. It will shoot the acid, and it will not look for friend or foe. It will just melt.
Does it shoot it out in a cone type shape forward?
Line 30 feet.
Okay. How long does this property stay on this?
Until I get bored or find something better to do with this particular imbuement.
Okay, I'll put the shield away. Like, do you need any help on your staff we were working on?
Well, no. I think I can manage from here. We do need to make sure that we've gone through these books and learned what we can from them. DM, I still have Lost Magics of the Land. Did we get through all of that?
Let's see.
You give me a book, I feel like I gotta read it.
That's the big one.
That is okay, good. So that's the big one. I'll make a note of that. Constructing the construct is done, correct?
Yes.
Constructing the construct is done. Here. Come over here to the side of the ship.
I follow him over. Follow him.
Now, point your shield out the bow.
I'll point it out, make sure it's... I'm going to check which way the wind direction is going first.
Point it out. No! There. And concentrate on the shield. And once you have a grasp of the property that I put there, let it loose.
I'll attempt to use the magic inside the shield off the side of the boat.
Okay. Just as you activate it from the shield, just a spray of acidic lands into the water.
Yep. Hope that's not going to hurt the fish. One less werefish to worry.
That is one less werefish. I'll send you the details on the spell.
Okay. But
All
thanks for showing me that. I think I can use this to my advantage sometimes.
9 charges, though. I wanted you to be accustomed to the potency of this. This is very, very dangerous.
I appreciate the help with that. And if you would like, I can help read one of those books you have.
I may just need your assistance with the staff. Leo is going to get used to you one way or t'other.
I'll eventually figure out how to read his lips. Yeah, I don't know if I can actually see his lips moving.
I wouldn't recommend
That's
that.
Is it like a telekinetic?
He is a temperamental one. Come, let's go and help me work on this. I wish to know more about Galtier. You can ease some of the tedium of working on this staff that I seem to never be able to pull myself away from. Maybe
Right.
Leo will take a liking to you from knowing the real Galtier.
So you work on your staff, roll it up.
I like the
That's
name of
genius.
this weapon, or the spell.
19.
Okay. So you work on that. That is a success. And then you both go to bed?
Galtier, what, why do you do what you do? You are quite adept at tracking monsters and hunting them. Why do you fight?
Someone close to me was killed by a monster, and then I almost lost another family member to one.
That's
So
horrible.
I learned how to hunt them.
Demons attacked my hometown once. It was quite the disruption. They blamed my mother and thus me. It was not pleasant. Not
Why would they
pleasant at
blame you and your mother for something?
People of my tribe are not fond of magic, and we were already outcasts, me with my proclivity for the mechanical and having a natural inclination for the arcane. It was the worst of both worlds in their eyes. To me and to my mother, it was a blessing.
Is that why that dwarven king did not like hearing your mother's name or
No.
having you in his presence?
Apparently, I did not know enough about my mother. There was much that she hid from me, apparently, like the fact that can transcend time in some fashion or another, if these books are correct. I don't know what to expect when I meet her next. If I meet her again. The tales tell me that she is quite powerful. My experience as being her apprentice and son also lean to the same. But to have been she was captive of Roman Karth, correct?
If that's what you remember.
To be captive of Roman Karth is something I wish she would have informed me. I wonder how much my father knew.
Sounds to me more than anything she was trying to keep you guys safe.
Yes, but somehow we've managed to talk about me when I was asking about you. I don't know what to think about that. Tell me.
Sorry, pretty good.
You seem very reticent to talk of your past. Your family was killed.
Just my mother was killed, and my father and sister are currently missing.
Goodness.
So I'm out trying to find them and make a living at the same time.
How long have you been searching?
Couple years since I got done training.
That's a long time to hold hope. It's only been 7 months, maybe a year. Time has lost its effect on me, apparently. I cannot even tell you the last time I sat at my mother's feet or explored the ruins.
Well, if Roman Karth still has your mom, along with Grayson's family members, maybe we'll be able to help them escape.
I hope so, and maybe during that time, we will find your family and bring you peace.
I don't think my family is going to have anything to do with Roman Karth, considering what we used to do, but you never know what could find out while traveling.
Yes, but it appears that we will be traveling the majority of this island, and we may come across some hint to their whereabouts. If all of our pasts were somehow intertwined, as Grayson's and I are, then something even more nefarious than I care to think on is at play. But I will chalk it up to happenstance that Grayson's family and my mother are captured, possibly at this tower. But I hope that your family does not share such a fate.
I appreciate that.
I am weary from today's venture. I need to rest. Thank
Probably
you,
a good
friend.
idea. No problem.
And be careful with that shield. I did not even like utilizing that particular ability with the acid.
With the amount of concentration I needed to use just to use it one time, I don't think I'll be able to use it on accident very easily.
True. It comes at a great price to use it, but what you sacrifice in the ability to hack and slash, you can do some substantial damage to any who may be unfortunate enough to face you across the battlefield.
I'll keep that in mind. I'm gonna head back up to the deck just to be outside while it's nighttime for a little bit.
Okay. Blaylock's going to sleep.
Oh, it's Betty by time for Blaylock.
Okay.
Wait, he never got the approval nod from the captain. He can't go to bed yet.
He's in bed.
He is in bed, hopefully.
Oh, Tyr, what do you want to do up there?
I just want to look across this, look out, watch around. I'm not on a ship at night very often, so
It's nice. It's pleasant. The rain's kind of stopped. The waters have calmed down. Zoramir, what you've noticed is the boat's not rocking as much, so I think the captain had something to do with that.
Captain, he's an awesome, honorable man.
And then you're retiring?
If time allows, I was going to read another chapter of the book.
Yep.
But yeah, I'll retire after walking on the boat for a little bit.
Okay. We're going to spend 4 hours. Okay, which one? You have Garuda, Spite, Open Mind, and Kosa's Kiss.
Do Garuda's Spite, because I have no idea what that's going to be.
Okay. Roll a medicine check.
$13.
That is a success, just barely.
Really? Holy crap.
Okay, you read about Garuda's Spite. It's something that you would put into someone's food or drink. On a failure, it causes the user to feel extremely sick and experience hallucinations and vomiting. It takes 1d20 hours to manifest and lasts for 1d4 days. And during this time, the user is considered poisoned and diseased. And I'll send all of that to you later.
Awesome.
All right. You all have a peaceful rest. You wake up the next morning. Captain's in good spirits, walking among everything. And anyone want to do anything in the morning?
Captain, how do you like the deck that Blaylock took so much time in polishing?
Yeah, it's great. Until I fear that when some sort of oil reaches it, it might become quite slick. There's nothing. One of our folks slipped and fell this morning.
Please send him my way. Maybe I will try not to be as adamant with the polishing. Some coarseness may be worthwhile on such a wet environment as the deck of a ship. Interesting.
When all of you, when you travel with someone, how many of them say, "Hope to see you soon"?
On a scale of 1 to 10, I don't travel. You should travel with people.
Fair. Grayson,
one. Scar wished to see us. Yes, he did. Yes, one.
Buthak.
Yes, and Buthak, that's two.
Oh.
The elves? Yes, the elves. Yes.
Oh, there's elves now. Oh, okay.
The dwarves. Dwarves are gonna help us.
I cannot
Definitely not the orcs.
Some of us.
Not the orcs.
So the people who want to see you again is some turtle that should have died several hundred years ago, and
he's alive.
Pretty sure a dragon wants to see us again too.
Sure he is. And elves that don't exist. I understand. These people are so weird.
Laylock, wasn't there that short tooth you were talking about? Short tooth.
Oh yes.
Oh, you short claw.
Yeah, yeah. I remember you guys talking about him.
Yes,
he loved you.
Yes, that little kobold was quite the friend and ally, and he would love to see us again. Short claw.
Captain, you just need to trust us. We are good people. I mean, we done a lot for you. We swab your deck. We shoot your cannons.
Do a great
We
job.
also did
killed
that for
intruders.
passage on the ship.
Yes, I typically don't clap for someone doing their job, but you know,
our job was to, kill all those intruders boarding your ship.
Yes.
I mean,
congrats.
As crew members, that is your job.
Interesting.
What's interesting about it, Arlo? You didn't pay for voyage. You gave service for voyage. Part of that service is to not let the ship go down in the sea.
Grayson's got a point there, Arlo.
Babysit. That was my job. Babysit.
I think you're on a ship less than I am.
Don't get me wrong. I really enjoyed the fight. That was exhilarating. But I just kind of thought maybe you would be a little more appreciative. Because it could have went really bad if we weren't here. For your folks. You would have lost.
I have a feeling if you weren't here, I wouldn't have had a wannabe god show up and then make my oceans quite painful for the last few days. But, I understand. And then all of a sudden you hear, Captain! Captain! And he looks up at the crow's nest.
No.
Look! Look! And in the far distance, you see large plumes of black smoke rising.
Oh no.
And
The city's gone.
the captain heads toward the front of the ship. That's where Capes Vassel was. What has happened?
We didn't have anything to do with it. We were with you.
Hush. Hush. What do you see? Sir. Nothing. It's in ruins. The captain looks. Just a sense of dread on his face. Well, You all wanted to go to Capes Vassel. Welcome back. They take the ship in, and he pulls the ship up to what's left of the docks. And you can see as it pulls in the bodies of random inhabitants of the city lay strewn about. The captain puts the gangplank out and kind of bows slightly to you and holds a hand out. Your destination awaits.
Oh dear. Thank you, Captain. I am sorry that this trip did not yield. I'm sorry that this trip did not yield any trade.
How long did you say it's been since you were last here?
It's only been a week, maybe 2. Not long.
Oh. This had to have been very recent.
Yeah, it appears the dragon was correct.
Dragon?
The white dragon
The
that you saw
white
earlier on the
dragon.
mountain.
Has anyone ever looked at you all and said, bad things follow you?
I like to think I chase bad things.
Captain,
You usually don't stick around long enough.
things are percolating at Drakenwald. If you know of trade in any other lands that you can spend some time in, I would advise it. The trouble that you perceive as chasing us does not focus entirely on us, but on Drakenwald and its history. We are trying to stop it. You may have noticed the danger through us, but we are merely the catalyst from what is transpiring here.
One of the crew members comes up behind the captain. Are you all on the dock, by the way?
Yeah, I stepped onto the dock.
Yep.
Grayson, everybody?
I'm on the ship still.
Yeah, I didn't.
Oh, you're on the ship? Okay. One of the men comes up behind the captain. Captain, what happened to these people? Look at them. And as you take some time to look at those on the dock, you notice their faces are gaunt. They're all curled into a ball like a spider who's died and has brought itself together. They look
They've
drained.
been sucked dry. Oh dear.
Is there any that we can find that are alive?
I see nothing.
Captain,
Oh, that was to the DM.
Captain, I'm not going there. He turns and looks. If this is your destination, you're here, but we are not staying.
What are the chances that you could go to Portstown, warn them of what has happened here?
I can
There
head
was
there.
another city that was on the list.
Would it be worth us going to Portstown with him and taking the dinghy out and staying there?
No, we need to figure out what happened here. There's an item that was supposed to have been safe here.
Feeling it is not here anymore.
And we need to figure out what happened and where it went.
I fear Grayson is correct in that assumption. We need to find some answers.
Captain, if you could give me just a few moments. I have a request, and I will pay you can you send a message to King of Portstown and the King of Breckensfjord?
Yes.
Thank you.
But
And-
please, hurry.
Grayson, this needs to be direct and to the point. Help me with the words. I fear I may spend too much time.
Take out my pen and paper because I can do that. And I just give a rough what we heard from from Zormir from Larista.
Okay.
That imminent attacks or attacks are imminent. They need to be prepared.
And you write it all down, roll it up, and hand it over to the captain who grasps it. As you all move onto the dock and he pulls the plank up. Good luck, friends. I'll get this
Thank you.
message.
Hope the best on your voyage back.
And
Thank you.
the ship begins to slowly move away from the dock as the crew all lines up along the side of the ship, watching you. And as it fades off into the distance, the captain just raises a hand and nods at all of you, closes it as you're left there on the docks.
Well, we might as well start walking around and seeing what we can find.
Yes, we need to do an investigation of what happened here.
Blaylock, Zormer, do you remember where the guy used to be that you took the piece to?
Wasn't he at the inn?
That's why you
No,
guys
he was
found
the
him a
mayor.
lot?
Huh?
No, the
I think-
magistrate has the piece.
Yeah.
Magistrate
But
was at, like, some-
didn't we, or was that where we found old One Eye?
Yep.
Yeah, One Eye is where we met
Yeah.
him, but the magistrate was actually somewhere else.
He was at like some
He was at the
political
manor
building or
house of
something. Yeah.
Mannering. Yeah.
Manor House on Mannering.
Okay.
I'm gonna start. Would I be able to kind of from the rubble pick up where I think the Toasty Dragon was?
Sure, the town, it's in bad shape. Not a lot of the buildings are destroyed, but some of them still stand.
Does
So
this
you
look
can.
like a dragon attack or a magic attack?
It's hard to tell from what you're seeing.
I'd like to head towards the Toasty Dragon.
Okay. As you walk.
I'm gonna check buildings as I go.
Okay. As you walk further into the town, lying on the ground is an indigo tiefling, his eyes missing, mouth agape, curled on the ground. Zormir and Blaylock, he looks very familiar to you, as you remember the first person you met as you landed in Capes Vassel.
It's Gev.
Why would his eyes be missing?
Well, if this Roman is taking souls, he has quite a few from here.
He has indeed.
I just start yelling out if anybody's here. Is anybody still alive?
You hear the echoes across the empty space. And Blaylock, as you look around at the town that once was home to you for quite some time, You see body after body of the happy folks that once inhabited this town. Shriveled,
I'm gonna
gaunt.
start humming the dirge. As I walk through the town.
So taking inventory of what you see, looking for any sign of hope. No one answers Grayson's calls. You see a broken toasty dragon. You see a still standing but damaged potent potables, and a few of the homes that were there have survived. And the remnants of the great tower where the magistrate was there still stands, but you hear the rocks falling from it. As you pass by some of the debris, you see the drained and decaying corpse of a small child, clutching the remains of an extremely large cat, leaning against one of the
How does
stones.
he know?
Ezzy.
Don't tell Matt.
Even the pet did not survive this onslaught. There was nothing left of the toasty dragon.
No, it still stands. It's damaged. It's in disarray. From the side,
towards it. Yep.
You see a large hole has burst from the side. Tables lay scattered among corpses. While you look around,
I would like to see if there's a certain thing still in there.
My God, all these dead bodies, and you're worried about a fucking weapon.
You don't see Shorin or his axe among the debris. Behind the bar where Shorin frequented lies Marigold. Her head smashed in with a rock. Not from falling from the ceiling, but from someone smashing it in.
Is there anything leading us to believe who did this?
At the moment, there's no identifying thing. It's hard to say. It's a lot of chaos.
I'm investigating everything.
Okay.
Grayson.
Scorch marks. Everything.
Grayson turns into Sherlock Holmes.
All right, give me an investigation check.
I would like to help him too. Obviously, we're looking around and
Yes. Okay.
$18.
Okay. You actually find, as you're looking around, just looking for any shred, you find a few gears, springs, and oddly shaped footprints smashed in to the stone and the ground. It's like nothing you've ever seen before.
Laylock, come take a look at this.
I'll come over there and take a look. That is most peculiar. Do I recognize the footprints?
No. It's nothing you've seen before.
Most interesting. Whatever this was, they must have been a construct of some sort.
I just start picking up springs and tossing them over to where Blaylock is standing.
I'll collect them.
Can you guys discern how long ago this happened?
From looking at it, it hasn't been long since some of the buildings are still smoldering.
Was it a medicine check? Corpses.
It's hard to tell because the corpses are drained. So that makes it harder. But going from you're looking at the damage that was done and what's still going on and the fact that smoke is still raising from the buildings, it hasn't been terribly long. Maybe a week or so.
Grayson, if this is a construct, it may be the one that was created in Uthmelanon, the one who would stop at nothing to complete its task, the one named Craft.
And I need all of you to make a perception check.
So, dumb question. Even Marigold looked weathered, tethered, whatever you want to call it. I'm just curious if whoever took their souls only took it from the living or took it from the dead too.
She does not look drained. She was killed.
Okay.
18 for Blaylock.
19 for Z.
7 for Grayson.
30-20.
18 for me.
All right.
We are all hyper aware.
You
Right,
are.
we're surrounded by dead bodies right now.
In the distance, you hear the strained cry of help.
Right, we go in that direction.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Full on.
Like book it, dashing, running.
Okay.
Stormer's 15 steps ahead of us because, rogue.
No, I'm slow. I've
He is.
little legs.
So it sounded like it came from the direction of the remnants of the tower. Are you going inside?
Yep.
You run inside. And Zoromir and Blaylock, this is a very solemn realization of what you're seeing. Like, it's hard to take all this in because this is a place you knew, and this was a place where life was a lot less complicated. And as you enter into the halls, the large echoing halls, you just hear the sound of rocks cascading down from high above. And you hear and as you walk a little further, you find a red tiefling, slightly gaunt but alive, a massive stone pillar, much larger than anything you could lift, lying across his legs. Blood drips from the corner of his mouth and his ears. Looking at him, most of his bones are broken, and he is moments from death.
Who did this?
You recognize him as Alornan Desmond, old Crazy Eye that destroyed the first phylactery. He looks up. In my final moments, I see my mind wanders. Or is that really you? Those green adventurers from so long ago. And he coughs blood onto the stone pillar resting across his body. And he looks at you with...
It is us. Please tell us who did this. Where is the magistrate?
We were attacked. came so suddenly. They poured out from the toasty dragon. It was like a portal. His head droops down low, and you thought for a moment he passed before he slowly brings it back up to lock eye contact with you. They're dead. All dead. Edgar, Swede, Gev, slaughtered as they drank, slaughtered as they slept.
Who did this?
His head just kind of falls back against the stone, and you see his breath grows extremely shallow.
I'm just gonna cast Cure Wounds on him to try and help him as much as I can for now.
You cast Cure Wounds on him to gives him more comfort than anything.
Rest.
Machines. Horrible machines. I am, my friend. I am not long for this world.
Did they get the shard?
The magistrate is gone. They took him. And they did take it with them. They went back through the dragon. They took everything. It was dark magic. We angered something evil. We should have never done what we did. And his head droops down and lays there before he snaps up and his eyes make contact with Galtier. His face scrunches into a puzzled look, and he never breaks eye contact. He slowly reaches up and into his jacket and pulls something out. And he looks over at Galtier and holds his hand out. For the Brotherhood. And his hand,
walk over and
his arm falls to the ground, and his hand opens, and resting inside is a small key. And with that, he slumps over to the side, and his labored breathing ceases as he passes.
Brotherhood?
I'll walk over and pick up the key.
What did he mean by that, Galtier?
He must have been part of my school where we learned to be monster hunters.
Do you have any idea what this key is for?
Not at the moment, but I'm sure I'll figure it out.
Are you sure you can trust what this tiefling says?
He survived so long by himself amongst this wreckage, pinned and broken.
And all I can say is good riddance. Never trust a tiefling.
He was good as far as they come. He came from the Toasty Dragon. Do you think Shorin is in on this?
Somebody opened a portal.
Remember where the tiefling's home is. It is not of this realm.
Does that have to do with anything going on now?
Possibly much. Let's take this key and go to his home. You wouldn't know Zoramir. We must investigate. Do you remember where the phylactery was destroyed?
Might be able to find our way there eventually. It's been a...
It is where Jazzy was seen.
Right. Is that where we want to go?
I believe that is best.
I'm curious why he wasn't in the same state as the others in this town. And why did the one person who got killed at the Toasty Dragon also not look shriveled?
It could be as simple as they died and their soul had left them.
But that doesn't explain what just happened with him.
Yes, it doesn't. The only thing I have is speculation that either they perceived him to be dead, which is unlikely. There are magical means of determining if life still exists and a soul still resides, or he was left here to allure us to the Toasty Dragon.
It's also possible whatever spell they used didn't have the range to get him.
It could be. But we can only rely on the information that is brought before us, and that is this key, and that is the possibility of a portal in the Toasty Dragon. We should hurry.
Does the key have any type of symbols on it that I would be able to discern pretty quickly, or is it just a key?
The symbol of your brotherhood.
Okay, that's what I thought. Making sure.
I'm gonna make my way out. Yeah, I'm gonna make my way out the door.
Okay, where are you headed?
I'm gonna head towards the where Jazzy was, where the tiefling's house was.
Desmond's home.
Desmond's home.
Are you all going with him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
As we start to walk away, I just look at him and I spit on the tiefling as we walk away. Good riddance.
Arlo.
You don't realize what these things have done to my city. They destroyed our city. They killed my family.
You're
Look what
blaming
just
one for
happened
the
to his
actions of a
city.
few?
Don't ever trust a tiefling.
I trusted that tiefling.
And I just walk away.
You know, they can say the same thing about you.
Let them.
And you take the party over to what remains of Desmond's house. And the familiar home crumbles in pieces as you step inside. The once darker lit room now lies in near darkness. The fire in the fireplace, nothing but smolders.
I'll pull out a torch and light it.
As you light it around the room, you can see signs of what looks like a normal day-to-day routine. Food is set out, supplies are arranged. It seems Elornan was quite meticulous in his day-to-day, everything in its place. A small dish with a rotting fish lies close to the cold fireplace. Across the dish is the name Jazzy.
Mm-hmm.
Entering into the main room, you see the large table where once you all stood, which seems so long ago, where you held something you did not understand and even thought about keeping. Desmond saved you from that.
Mm.
He busted the phylactery right there. And sitting on the table are the remains of some device, small locked chest, and a book.
This must be it. Please, give me the key.
I'll hand Block the key and I'll grab the book.
No, Galtier. I am foolish. He gave the key to you. You open it.
I'm gonna look at the book first. Does it say anything on it that I would?
When you look at the book that's on the table, you notice it's a journal book, an entry. And you look at the last entry, and it reads, I've pored over the pieces for weeks now, and looked into every book we have, and even traveled to Castle Verminia. I can't dispute any of this, and I must let the magistrate know at once. I must prepare. Our people will need me if Broman has and it trails off. As if he left in a hurry.
I open the small chest now.
When you open the chest, you see another book lying there inside. On the cover of the book are the words, The Art of Hemocraft. Beside it, a strange device. It looks like it fits over one's hand.
I'll pull the book on the device out.
Okay. Looking
I'll-
at the device, it looks like it wraps around each finger, and on the back of the device are 3 glass vials that seem like they run parallel to each other. And in what would be the palm of the device is a small circular disc. Outside of that, small twisting pipes seem to wrap around it several times.
That is quite interesting. Amazing.
Galtier, you notice that the book is actually bound in human flesh. Something that doesn't surprise you.
I'll open up the book to see if it gives any hints to what this device is. Or should I just put it in my bag for now?
You open up the book, and as you open it up and touch the pages, you see the writing is in a tongue you don't know. But as you touch the pages, the words shake and form, and you're able to read the text inside. To the rest of you, it's an unknown language. It seems like the writing is written in blood.
It seems that he was indeed in the same brotherhood that I am in. And he must have been in this school for a long time. This device I haven't seen before, but that doesn't mean it's not something the school doesn't know about. It had many secrets after all. He said there's something else next to on the table too, next to the other book?
There was the journal book. There was the device, which is what I described earlier, and then the book was in the chest.
Okay, sorry. I thought the device and the thing. Okay. And there's nothing else in the chest?
No.
Okay. I'm going to take everything, the journal, the book, and the device, and put it in my bag. And be like,
Okay.
I'll read this book as I have time.
Okay. So you collect them up, place them into your pack, and where do you want to go?
The source of it all seemed to be the Toasty Dragon. Do we want to go there to try to investigate for Arcana or some type of magic?
Seems that's the best place to start our look. If there are any survivors, I believe the Black Gate would have been the closest area for them to have gone for protection.
So you turn and exit Desmond's home, back out onto the streets as you take in the eerie silence of this once bustling town. As you try to figure out what happened here and where have the people gone? Was there any survivors? And that's where we'll end tonight.
Boo.
So that's it for tonight.
Holy crap.
That was deep.
You're right. So much happened.
Welcome to Capes Vassel. Things aren't what they used to be.
So for those new folks in the stream in the chat, Capes Vassel was the first town the party came to. A lot has happened since then. So this is quite an interesting little adventure here. A sad time. All right. So we thank you for coming out to see us tonight. We always appreciate you stopping by. The more you stop by, the more points you get. And you saw tonight, it actually affected the gameplay. So that's a fun little thing where you can get involved with what's happening, especially when it comes to combat and those kind of things. So if you haven't got a chance, check us out on YouTube if you want to catch up on past episodes. We're also on your favorite podcast service. So you can find us there under 70 Dungeons, and on Facebook at 7 Dungeons. And then you can find me on Twitter. Until next week, we'll see you in the dungeon. Take care.
Peace.
Take
Great
care,
time.
everyone.